shop in the basement with a Black Phoenix. Now, keep in mind the reason why this is being done because we've done these demonstrations over and over again. We've tested our products more than enough, but we gave a challenge out to an individual, Crow 1176 or Jamie Fernando, basically giving him the ability to be able to prove what his product can do. You have to be able to back your product up. If you can't back your product up, at the end of the day, you are considered to be a fake. Now, yesterday I had some fun doing some demonstration on the Phantom, the black screen, white screen. That was pretty fun right there. I'm gonna be doing that demonstration a lot. I like doing that one. But like I said before, one of the things we have to do when it comes to our black technology, we have to be able to show that the screen can pull white level, and therefore we have to do a white level test. This is how we know how high the white levels comes up on our technology. On top of that, we have a heightener that allows the screen to be able to pull an amazing white level, even though the screen is super black. Now, as I said before, the false accusations that this individual has made against his products, claiming that the Cinemax has the ability, or some of the other great screen paints has the ability to be able to pull contrast levels equal to black screens, accusations that he can pull white levels equal to white screens, that he has beat high-end certified projection screens, just all kinds of outlandish lies. And also, too, to show you that we have tried to get his products down here multiple times for demonstrations, even when we were given a request or a permission from him to buy from him a link to his site. Every last order was canceled due to the fact that he could not have his products down here because he would not be to support his claims of his products. But don't worry, don't worry. We've already taken the measurements of having individuals purchase the products that have been brought down here for proper testing to see if these accusations and claims that he makes are true. So those products will be here shortly, and we can begin the testing. We will be going back and doing demonstrations, comparing his videos where he made false accusations and redoing the videos again. We also will be doing contrast demonstrations against Cinemax. We also will be doing contrast demonstrations against Frankenstein and some of the other screen paints that he makes these false claims and accusations about. They will be tested too. Also too against other mixes, much as in Bear Silver Screen and some other stuff we have seen that basically at the end of the day looks a heck of a lot like this paint, much like black and white paint. So we have two demonstrations we're doing today. One over here on the Phantom, we're going to be doing dark screen versus dark screen when it comes to white levels. This is his UV mix, which he claims has the ability to be able to pull a white level. Well, I don't know about that one, but we're going to be doing a demonstration against the Black Phoenix. Sorry, Phantom. So Phantom versus Crow's UV mix. There's the sample right here. We're doing some demonstrations, white levels only. And downstairs, we'll be doing color and contrast on his lighter mixes. Let me see where we can figure out where the stand is at. Now, we did give him a challenge. We gave him a challenge yesterday that to do a demonstration outside to support his products, as he made these false claims that he could produce these contrast levels on this gray screen paint. We gave him the option. We said, here you go, here's the option. You can use any projector of your choice as long as it's long throw. We gave him the rules. He failed to do it. All he could do, he couldn't back his product. All he could do was come back with insults. Now, at the end of the day, I can back my product, but you can't. So since you didn't do the challenge, this is what you have to do now. 1,000 lumens outside, 13 feet, evening hours. I'll put rules and regulations at the bottom. If you fail to do this again, then it clearly shows that your screen paint can't do it at all, period. But you made these accusations and you have to back them up. If you don't, then we'll do it for you. Like I did in 2019, where we gave you the 1100 lumen challenge and you didn't do the test. You didn't do the challenge. So I purchased your product and I did the demonstration for you. I'll put those links below. Also, too, we'll put a few links at the bottom where you have to watch out because, as I said before, this guy is a potential scammer. We do have a video demonstration of him making this product out of black and white paint. We will be posting that also, too. And along with the very interesting demonstration, one of his demonstrations was just going to have a look at the comparison of his products next to some of the other products we have here. We noticed that he had several containers under a work desk, and these containers actually fit the same description as a black and white mixture used to make a black and gray screen, actually a gray screen paint. which at the end of the day, I explained to you, bare silver screen and a quart of black paint. But that's for you guys to figure out. All right, so let's get this one started. We're going to bring up our technology right now. Now, we've done these demonstrations before, and like I said, the only thing this guy has, and he uses, when he feels that he's backed against the wall and he knows his product doesn't work, there's no way in the world, we already know we gave him an impossible task. There's no way in the world he's going to be able to do that. We know it. The challenge for him, he can't do it. So the only thing he has left is he has to attack us. That's it. That's all he has left. But we can come in here and show you white levels. I do this all the time. Anytime I do a certified screen, the first thing I do is I display all certified screens, and the first thing I request is a white level, because that gives me information to see which screen is going to be the pull and which screen is not going to be the pull. So we do these tests already, but we'll just entertain you again, just to show you how amazing the technology is. And then we'll request again, Crow, do the demonstration. I know you don't want to do it. I know it's an impossible challenge, but remember, you wrote the check. I'm just cashing it for you. That's all I'm doing. Where's my chair at? All right, so let me get my projector adjusted down here. Let me see. And let's get started on this. Now, like I said, I'm willing to go outside and show my white levels. I don't have a problem with that, showing snow levels and whatever. But we are requesting him to show a contrast level outside and to blend a black surface. If you're going to make accusations that your product does the exact same thing as my product, and keep in mind, my screen paints don't pull a gray contrast level. They pull black. So you made the accusation that you could basically match our screen's contrast levels, that the Cinemax can do the exact same thing a black screen can do. We're expecting to see a demonstration of a black piece of paper in the center of your screen outside at 13 feet, 1,000 lumens, and we're expecting for you to blend that black screen and make it disappear. Now, I would never make an accusation saying that, hey, our screen paints can produce a white level high as a white screen. That's virtually impossible. Can't be done. Not even with a light gray. Can't be done. Can't be done. So let's get this one adjusted. Let me get my screen down first so we can get this adjusted in. Because I need to get this to fit my screen for the demonstration. Now, we're using in the demonstration a $68 motorized projection screen we picked up over at eBay for around $68 with the free shipping. I don't know how this is going to go if you live outside of the United States, how cheap it's going to be, but I know for me, in the United States, this is what I paid for. All right, let me hit my ship bar here, which is in place. Like I said, you have to be able to back your product up. These screens go through a lot of testing in order for them to be able to do what they do. When I saw the final test on the Metallica mix, it was bad. Basically, it was a screen in the dark. As I said before, they don't do any kind of testing whatsoever, because they know at the end of the day, the screen's not going to do what it's supposed to do, and they keep the test as short as possible. That's what they have to do in their demonstrations. All right, I got the screen set for a 16:9, not 16:9, but 16:10. All right, so I got to fire up my PS4. Oh, don't even start, Naggy. Got these nag moments in the morning. He gets up, he just wants to nag. Now remember, these are the accusations that you made on your channel about a Black Phoenix. This is a Black Phoenix right here. Mind you, the Phantom is 4 times darker than the Black Phoenix. So if the Phantom can pull a white level, this is going to be a cakewalk. This technology can do it with no problem whatsoever. But you made the accusations, remember? Now keep in mind, this screen is going to stay this way for your products. I'm even actually ordering a 150-inch screen to set up outside for your products when they get here. We're getting ready for this. Now, my PS4 background is black. As you can see, none of the products are picking it up. Not any of them. Ah, man, shame. All right, I need to go in and I need to get, what do I got this set at? Is it 16:10? We're at 16:9. All right. So let's come out of here. I want to play my game Back for Blood so bad. I have to wait. All right, I'm going to come over here. We're going to pick up Let's see. I need applications for this one right here. And then at the bottom, I put all the test demonstrations under our products, under this particular technology that we have done. Certified demonstrations, ultra short throw certified demonstrations, distance throw demonstrations, low lumen distance throw demonstration, outside demonstrations, just about everything you can think of. And we'll ask you, Crow, as I'm putting down these demonstrations, I want you to match every last one of them. I don't think we're going to get that at all from them. All right, so let's come over here and let's grab a demonstration. We just need anything to size the screen up. As a matter of fact, I just need a blue screen. That's all I need, just to be able to get my measurement on the screen. Let me just get a blue screen. Matter of fact, I have that microphone thing, don't I? Blue screen. Blue springs. Literally, that's literally just what I just got. How lazy can you be? You can just type it in. All right, come on, let's do what you need to do. You know, sticking with the controller. We got blue screen right there. I need to adjust my screen right there because we're a little off. Oh, what happened there, Crow? None of the products came in. Keep in mind, if our screen came up so dark, it wouldn't have the ability to produce a blue level that high. And we're going to have the lux meter down here to show you how much light we're going to be using in the environment. It's quite high down here. Down here is all commercial lighting. All right, so let's get our screen in correctly. Let me see what we got to do. All right. Now, I'm expecting to see this demonstration today. I don't know what he's going to use next. Are you going to come at us with more hatred by saying that, oh, middle fingers, like you did the last time you didn't do the challenge, go on vacation, like you did the last time for the challenge, do some reviews about toys or whatever stuff you do over there? You can't avoid it, man. It's going to happen. You're going to have to do the demonstration. We're giving you the option to do it. At least you can explain yourself on camera as being a liar. If not, like I said, when your products get down here, it's going to be bad, man. It's going to be really, really bad. You're not going to be able to hold up. Your stuff right now that you have is not holding up too well. So we're giving you an option. Do the challenge. Or you will see your screen displayed on so many contrast levels, it'll make you sick. So trust me, do the challenge. Do what we ask. I never seen anybody back down so badly on anything. Like really scared to do this. And just do the challenge, that's all. Be a man for once in your life. Just do the challenge. What's the worst that can happen? Get outed on the internet as a fraud? You already internet did that. We have videos of you scamming people already. Just do the demonstration. What are you going to do? If I can come on here, somebody say, hey, can you show me your white levels? Here you go. Show me against certified screens? Here you go. Show me an ultra short though? Here you go. Show me demonstrations outside? Here you go. And keep in mind, this is another reason why you and your people over there are not so smart. On my channel, when you first come in, there's a 150-inch screen of a Phoenix outside on display. If that screen came up that dark, it'd be virtually impossible to see it. And that's outside, not inside, at a 150-inch display. But you keep on with your little campaign. But like I said, at the end of the day, I want to see that challenge done today. Giving you an option. Get it done. All right. So as you can see already, let's get on with this right here. We have several of these screens up here. Two of the ones he claimed that turned our screen so dark you can't see it. Okay. Let's see. Let's go over to Snowfield. What was that you said about you're turning our screen that dark that you can't see it? How dumb are you, man? I'm not trying to call anybody stupid. How dumb are you? Don't you know we've done these tests? Our products are tested over and over again and again, test after test after test. We even have demonstrations of customers displaying Phoenix 19s. So where's this black level that our screens are supposed to come up so dark you can't see them? All right. Let's go back real quick and we're going to recap. We'll check out his demonstration of him doing this demonstration where our screen was supposed to come up black. Like it's supposed to be this black in the middle of the screen. So let's compare it to what he displayed in his demonstration compared to what we have downstairs being displayed right now on an actual Phoenix. So let's show you. And mind you, that's a Phantom right there. Real quick, let's see what the white levels look like on the Phantom. We're going to do this up close. White screen. Ready? Black screen. So you see it again, slowly. White screen. Black screen. Yeah, you're going to have a hard time today. I told you that whole white level nonsense of our screens coming too dark, that is going to be hard for you to get away with, man. Can't do that no more. But I want to see that star fill today. That's what I do want to see. Here's your UV mix right here. So I do want to see that demonstration. Oh, that looks so awful. Your UV mix is really bad. But I do want to see that demonstration today. That's what I want to see. Now, you have no other choices. You can't sling any more hate at us because saying that our products come out too dark, because we're going to be doing those demonstrations today, having some fun, all white levels. And we're going to be displaying our test demonstrations. This is why I tell you people at the end, you have to test your products. Because when somebody tries to come against your product saying that it's something that it's not, you have your test demonstrations to back it up. Crow doesn't have any test demonstrations at all. Not any of them. So, he can't back his product up. He can't even let orders go through because he can't back his products up. He can't do the challenges because he can't back his products up. So let's look at this demonstration you did, showing how dark our screens came up. And we'll go downstairs and we'll see if we can make the screen so dark you can't see it. Versus your products versus certifieds versus a white sheet of paper. Oh, and versus that massive giant screen at the bottom, that's a 2.0 white screen. And then we'll pull color in the dark and see if any of your products can see color. We'll pull contrast, see if any of your screens can see contrast versus a Phoenix. Like I said, you may want to do that test today. Hey, you do that test today, right? You do it today, I'm going to cut you a deal. We won't test the rest of your products. We know they're not going to work. But I'm going to give you a break today. 1,000 lumens, 16 feet back. I don't want 13 anymore. 16 feet back, I want to see a star fill demonstration, and I want your screen to blend that star fill demonstration where that black surface is unseeable. That's what I want from you. Now I'll give you 13 feet. You're not going to be able to do it either way. And if you can complete this, I will cancel all the orders that are coming here with your products attached to it. And if you think we can't get our hands on it, well, that's what you said about a year ago, that we couldn't get our hands on the certain products we had downstairs, and we have them. What do you got? You got a psychic capability. You're going to be able to figure out from millions of people on the earth who's buying and who's not buying, who's a customer or not. You can't figure that out. That's virtually impossible. You don't know who's going to be buying unless you're going to basically drop all your orders or basically delete your website. That's the only option you have left. You're going to have to delete your entire website to stop them. You can't stop all of us. What happens sooner or later? It'll be down here. So I'm giving you an option today. Do the demonstration, and hey, if you fail, which we know you are, it's an impossible task. It's something you can't do. It's virtually impossible. I know it's virtually impossible. There's no screen paint mix on the face of the planet that can do that demonstration. It's virtually impossible. My friend said, you just gave that man an impossible task. I did. But remember, you made the accusation. I would never, ever sit up here and ever say that a black screen, even a gray screen, even when we were developing the silver complete, and that's a silver screen, I would never say that screen could pull an equal white level to white screen. That's virtually impossible. Only white screens can do that. Only a white screen can compete the same white level as another white screen, as a black screen can compete with another black screen. It can show the same black levels to a certain degree. But white levels? No, that's impossible. And then you're sitting there talking about your screens can do this, a Cinemax equal to one of our black screens. Well, now you got to back it up. And if you don't back it up, you're going to wish you did when your products get here. If you think the tests we're doing right now are a pain in the neck for you, it's nothing what we got planned. I'm actually buying stuff. I'm bringing stuff in. Big screens. I'm going to display you on such a large display. The biggest display we're going to have you is Cinemax right down the middle, side by side to a Black Phoenix. Then we're going to paint over that screen with a Phantom, and we're going to do that demonstration on the side. And it'll be contrast only demonstrations on display. So you may want to, may want to consider doing this demonstration. Save yourself the fact that all your products are going to be outed. All right, let's go in here and let's pull this up real quick. I don't want to see this demonstration of how black our screen was supposed to come up. So we can do this. And if you're making accusations that your Cinemax is different from all the other screen paints, well, we'll find that out too. We'll do a side-by-side demonstration against your own product versus your own products. Sit back around 13 feet to see if we can see a difference. I'm definitely going to put your UV mix definitely next to your Cinemax. Because if you're claiming that a Cinemax can pull a contrast level equal to a black screen and a UV is pretty dark, I'm going to put it next to that and see if we can beat the UV mix, being as light as it is. And then we'll take the Frankenstein. You said the Frankenstein was the same match as one of our gamers. Gamers are purple, the original ones. We'll do that demonstration. We'll do a lot of demonstrations, trust me. I got the time. Oh, I told you he was going to do it. The only option he has, like I said, the only option he has is to come at us with hatred. He can't back his product. If anybody came in and said my product can do such and so, you can guarantee I'm going to be on camera, not only backing it up, but basically crushing the other person in the same thing. So we came on yesterday. We gave him the challenge. He didn't meet the challenge. As I told you, it was going to happen. He wasn't going to meet it. He couldn't give us a yes. He couldn't give us a no. None of that whatsoever. And the first thing he did was attack our products by saying they come up too dark. Dum-dum. I hate to call you dum-dum. You do know that we have test demonstrations on live showing the product before it even launched. Before the product even went on the market, they had to be tested. So that's how we know your demonstrations are fake. But like I said, we got your products downstairs on the Phoenix. Let's see if we can turn the screen dark. And let me see why my computer, for some reason, it's not giving me what I want. Am I already in? Let me check. I think I might be already loaded. Oh, I am already loaded. I forgot I left this on last night. I always leave my machines on. All right, we're already loaded. All right, cool. Let's go in here. I'm sitting there trying to load up. I'm like, wait a minute. What am I doing? I already got a page already running right now. I got the original pages I was running in here. And also, too, we took that video. Mind you, I didn't upload it yet, but there's a video. We actually pre-recorded the video just in case if it happens to magically disappear. This video is uploaded. I got to upload it, too, onto my my other streams. You won't see it on Facebook. You'll see it here later on, but some incriminating videos that we caught on him, they're being uploaded as we speak. We got one over in the forum site. They are dying over there. Crow, you're about to become famous. They are crying over there. Everybody knows what that is. Those two cans stacked on top of each other, everybody knows what it is. It's a black and white mixture. That's what it is. Because when you make that, everybody knows at the end of the day, you don't buy a gallon of black paint. That's the dumbest thing you do. You buy a quart. That's what you do when you make that stuff, especially if you're making it by the gallon. Yeah, I don't know how in the world you left that out in the open. I don't know if you weren't thinking correctly or maybe you had a busy day, but that's something you don't leave out on display. Because anybody in the professional field who's been making gray screen paint for quite a while, it's going to look at that and go, oh, I know exactly what that is. And I showed you in the other demonstration with the other YouTuber, same thing. They buy it the exact same way. Because even if you're just going to make a quart of it, at the end of the day, you still buy the gallon. Yeah, unbelievable. Easy demonstration. Let me see what this page to read. Our page right here. And I'm pretty sure he's got a bunch of videos and a rant about some dumb nonsense. Who knows? Who cares? End of the day, we gave you the challenge. You're now at 1,000 lumens. Do the demonstration today. If you do the demonstration today, hey, your screen's going to fail. I know it's going to fail. It's not going to pull up at all. Where's my meter at? I got to get a meter reading for downstairs. I know it's not going to pull up. We all know it's not going to pull up. But at least you're being honest. And for that, I am willing to basically back down on your orders coming in. But if you don't, and you're not honest, again, you think the testing you're seeing right now is going to be really, oh man, you have no idea what we got planned. And it's not going to be just me. There are going to be other people that we actually incorporated in this test that are going to be doing the demonstrations also. Yeah, it's going to be a firestorm. You're not going to be able to get your hands off of it. Let's go over to here. This is the YouTuber who made the screen paint. We put all the links at the bottom. The YouTuber, we can get the how he made the paint. We put in the all the information you need to be able to do this. This is a YouTuber right here made the paint right here. We're going to be making this paint also too and matching against this product. The black and white mixture that he made in the deleted video. We're going to make all that. All right, so let's go over here and let's see if we can pull up. Let's come here and get this first. I just need this one video. We need to do the comparison on how dark our screens were supposed to come up. We got a nice day up today too. I hope you're going to be. He's not going to go outside. I'm going to tell you right now from the door, he's not going to do the challenge. He's afraid. He's not going to do the challenge. You think about it. If he's going to do 12 cancel orders, and this is what we're talking about in the chat room. If he's going to do 12 cancel orders, your orders are on display in that chat room. I posted them. If you're going to do, and they're reading the messages and everything. Everything's on display. If you're if you're going to cancel orders like that after making that agreement, then there's no way in the world, we all know that you're going to do that challenge. Your screen's not going to produce. And the reason why we chose outside, because there's no way for him to cut any corners. He can't darken the environment. He can't block out window light. He can't do anything. That's why we chose outside. There's no control out there. All right, let me see. I'll bring this up real quick. So you don't have a choice. There's nothing out there to protect your screen. Oh, and keep in mind, I forgot to add this real quick. We don't want to see your screen land against that brick cement wall outside your house, because we know when the sun comes up, it casts off a shadow on that surface, on the area right there. That's why you do a lot of your demonstrations against that wall, because at the end of the day, there's a shadow there blocking that. So what we need you to do is we need you to take your screen and stick it in the middle of your driveway. That's what we need to do. So there's light hitting that screen from all corners. We don't want to see the screen on a slant like you did in one of your demonstrations. You had the screen sitting on a slant outside on your walkway. No cookie cutters out there. 92 inches and up. That's what you have to have out there for the demonstration. Simple and plain. So let's go over here and let's see if we can pull up your demonstration here. And I don't care less about the whole memes or whatever stuff you want to do or dumb stuff you've been doing. I don't care about that. Just do the demonstration. Man up, do the demonstration and stop fighting it. Let's go look at this video. You claimed that this is supposed to be our product since we got your product downstairs. Look, 9 hours ago. Now he's up there trying to defend himself. 9 hours ago. It ain't gonna work. Do the demonstration now. Just do the demonstration. We don't want to hear it. Get the demonstration done. And look, he's trying to, I told you he's going to clean up his mess. So he's trying to come in as fast as possible and clean up the mess of trying to say that, hey, look, that's not my product. That's not used for screen paint, so and so and so. Yeah, well, here's the thing. Explain why that we have a demonstration of you making a black and white paint. Explain that video. Please do. And explain why in the demonstration of the black and white paint that we used a tutorial to make your product, why it matched your Cinemax and your personal mix. Explain it. All right then, let's move on. All right, let's find this video right here that he's claimed this is supposed to be our product. Let's go over to our videos. And I hope you didn't delete the video because I made a copy of the video. Here we go. This is supposed to be how our screen came up. So let's have a look. So of course, the first thing he's going to do is he's going to try to defend himself because people are now going to ask questions about what he has on the floor. If that's his mix right there, they're going to ask questions about it. So that's the first thing he has to do is try to clean that mess up. First thing you need to do to clean up is you need to clean up that demonstration why your product is matching a black and white mixture. And why is the video deleted? So this is supposed to be, this is an LG demonstration. This is supposed to be the 19 right there. This is what he's claiming. And this is how the 19 is supposed to be showing up next to a white screen. So right there, that's the Cinemax. Right there, that's the Cinemax. That is the Elite Screens Cinema Gray. And that is the acoustic 1080p. Let's go right here. Because I know all these demonstrations. These are LG demonstrations. I know all the demonstrations. I hear like the back of my hand. So let's see. All right. Right here. Oh, I know this one off the back of my hand. We're going to run this one downstairs right now. This is how dark our screen's supposed to be coming up next to his products, which we have downstairs. Interesting to say, the Cinemax looks a heck of a lot like the Metallica Mix 2.0, and it does, which I'm going to test that too when it gets down here too. We're going to be doing those tests also. All right, so this is how dark our screen's supposed to be coming up. Right here, here, and here. Okay, no problem. We got these videos downstairs. I don't know what these are. I know exactly what videos these are, but no problem. Let's see. And that's the LG snowboarding. I can tell that's the LG snowboarding. I've done these videos so many times, it's not even funny. So this is how dark, remember, right? This is how dark it's supposed to be coming up on the LG snowboarding right here. Right here. All right. All right, buddy boy. Let's see if you can back it up. Let's go downstairs. Let's do some demonstrations. Now, we got the same exact sample sheets downstairs. We also have 2 of the screen paints downstairs. We have the lightest. Actually, the screen paint he's showing right now, our personal mix we had done here is lighter than that right now. What he has against the screen are where it's supposed to be, but our personal mix we have downstairs is actually lighter than that. So let's go downstairs and let's have a look if we can mimic the exact same demonstration that he claims that to be our product. Now, like I said, he's going to be doing a demonstration right now, trying to clean up the mess of basically trying to explain to people that what they saw in the demonstration was not true. Buddy, yeah, when you make that product, and like I said, I've been doing digital and crystal screen paint for many, many years. Anytime anyone makes a kind of a gray mixture screen paint, they always get a quart of black paint and they always get a gallon. That's your product down there on the floor. And if you want to sit there and argue that, well, then feel free to explain, because I'll put a video by itself showing you making that black and white mixture, and I'll post it as you being a scammer again. You explain that one. You explain where did the video go, number 1, and number 2, why is your product matching the tutorial video? And anyone can do the tutorial video yourself. It's right there. But I'm going to put a special video up. You explain that one. So since you want to explain this one, you explain that one too. But again, as I said before, if your product works the way you said it does, then you need to go outside and do that challenge we gave you. Complete the challenge today. Stop pushing around the bush. Get it done. All right, so let's get this finished. Mind you, in the LG demonstration that he displayed, our screen came up so black that you couldn't see it, right? And again, you're not the smartest person in the world. You're not. I don't see my screen turning as black as you displayed in the demonstration. Okay. Let's go with, let's see. Now, like I said, at the end of the day, these screens are going to be to produce a much higher white level, as I said before, than our screens, but we want to see if it turns black like he did in the demonstration. Let's see if it does that. Let's go with an all-white screensaver. Let's see if our screen turns black. Nope. Where's that jet black? Let's go just turn to the side. See if we can get that black color that he pulled up in the demonstration. Nope. Let's go with, let me see. Let's try. Search, and let's go with LG snowboarding demonstration. Yep, buddy, you're an idiot. That's what you are. I'm going to play the whole demonstration, and I'm going to play the whole demonstration, but I'm going to do it at a distance so you can see the screen perfectly, the whole thing, so the whole demonstration. So let's see if any one of these can turn my screen is dark as you displayed in your demonstration. Now, since we passed this already, you need to take your projector outside with that screen paint and do the demonstration as we requested. Stop beating around the bush, stop making excuses, stop canceling orders. Be a man for the first time in your life and get it done. Yeah. What were you saying about our screen coming up too dark? I don't. This guy is something like I said. It's like the equivalence of a penny in a can, and I'll tell you why. First things first. Let me explain something to you. If we do all these test demonstrations before we launch the product, and all these test demonstrations have been done before we showing backing up what the product can do, it's stupid for somebody to come and go, oh, this is how the screen comes up. We have customer demonstrations displaying the technology, but this is how the screen comes up. So according to Crow's World, only in his little tiny apartment does he do these outlandish fake demonstrations against other people's products. And he feels because he is a professional in his field and people should trust his word, which I don't think they should. Only out of all the people, it could be 1 million people that can say, hey, the product worked, and Crow will go. That's what kind of person. And keep in mind, same individual who got making a black and white product that matches his product. Same person who canceled multiple orders. Same person who talks all this trash and can't back his product on any level whatsoever. And again, you're embarrassed again. Look at this. So show me where my screen is coming up so dark that you can't see it. Where am I seeing this black screen is supposed to come up so dark? I'm not seeing it. Same demonstration, right? All right, let's get out of here. Let's go over to, let me see. LG demonstrations 4K. Let's see. Can't do contrast levels. Your screen will not lift on a contrast level to save its soul. Let's see what we got going on here. Oh, just for kicks and giggles, let's do this one real quick. Our screen's still not black level. Are we supposed to be to produce this black level? That's what you're saying? Our screen's supposed to come up with this black spot, much like your UV mix is doing right now upstairs versus a Phantom. The Phantom's turning your screen black, like literally unwatchable, and it's showing white levels. This is the accusations and claims you made, right? That my screen is supposed to come up dark. You do know that that right there is a 0.9 white screen right there, and that is your Crow's Personal Mix. This screen paint is actually lighter than the screen paint that you used in the demonstration to do that demonstration against our fake product. That's a Personal Mix. That's way lighter than the product you're using right now on your screen. See, you gotta stop doing stuff like that. You become an idiot overnight. All right, like I said, do the demonstration as we requested. We're not done yet. We're just getting started. But do the demonstration as I requested. Outside a day, 1,000 lumens. 13 feet back. Display that display what we asked for. We asked for a Starfield demonstration only.
It's hard to relax if you have to DIY. Grab life by the Groupon.
So these are the only excuses he has. Attack us, that's all he has. He can't back his product up. Now I'm giving you a fantastic option. If you do the demonstration, we know you're not going to be able to do it, but if you do the demonstration, if you make the effort, I will back down on having your products down here. If you don't, you're going to wish you did the demonstration. I'm just giving you a warning. Now, judging by the demonstration you just displayed, you wouldn't be able to see to make out the wolf's eyes, the nose, none of that. None of that would be watchable on how dark the screen was supposed to come up if it was our product. But we do have your products here. Let's go find that rest of those LG demonstrations right there. Let's go over here and let's grab up here. We put LG demonstrations, so missing quite a bit. Let me see. We can't do the contrast demonstrations because your screen's not going to pull. We can't do color demonstrations because your screen's not going to pull. Oh, here's it right here. It's the garden scene. This is the demonstration you did, right? Our screen's not being able to pull the image. I'm still waiting for this black screen to pop up. Come on, get me a chair. See, the problem we have here, people, let me explain something to you. If we did these black on black tests with these products, and this is why we do the black on black tests, is because just in case if a company comes up and they try to tamper with our product and they'll go, hey, look, this is your product right here. It came up too dark. We want our money back, something like that. Then we can come up there and go, oh, really? So we can take a black paint or a black material, black fabric, and we can coat the screen with it and show a white screen saver on it, and we can tell if it's our product or not. That's another reason why it was done. Another reason also why it was done, because sometimes when we're dealing with companies and you're talking about maybe about a good maybe $7,000 to $8,000 worth of product that's going to be sold that day, and you have to consider the fact that a company can sit there and say, well, instead of me, in mind, the object of a company is to save money. They can sit there and go, well, you know, what's the difference between your product and us just getting a piece of black fabric and stretching it across the stage or a piece of vinyl or whatever? We could do it that way and get the same results because they're all black, right? They do the same thing. That's why we do a black on black demonstration. So we can come back in and go, here's a demonstration of our product right here, 1,000 lumen projector. We got black fabric, black this, black that, blah, 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 excuse me. And then we can hit it with the white screen and go, see, that's the difference of our product. If you take any other screen and put up there, you're not going to be able to produce a white level because it can't see white light. So that's how we know the fake product that he has up there in the demonstration is nothing more than black paint, because black paint can't pull white light. And the reason why we know that too is because the UV mix upstairs is giving the same reaction in the demonstration, because the UV mix can't see white light, because in the UV mix is a majority of black paint. That's why it's doing the same thing. If that was the case, we're in a live demonstration, then my screen would be coming up dark and you wouldn't be able to see the cookies, you wouldn't see the individual plates, nothing at all. Let's continue. At the end of the day, Crow, God doesn't like liars. And that's what you are. You are a liar. And like I said, you will do anything you possibly can to try to destroy someone's product and make yourself look good. I'm going to put another YouTuber in there. This is a YouTuber who came at Crow and he called Crow a deceitful liar. He said the same thing I said. This is an individual that will do anything he can to try to make his product look good. He was upset because it was a small company who makes the screen called LUX. Now, in our demonstration, as I said before, it doesn't compete with what we have over here because our screens produce better contrast and color. But it's a good screen. And at the end of the day, it's a good screen. But Crow didn't do the demonstration correctly. Now, the interesting thing about this product right here, I'm going to show you. I have one here on 60 inches. Get this out of here. A lot of stuff going on in this corner. Oh, it's under this. No, why this is not coming up? All right, so the interesting thing about this surface is both sides of the surface are gray. If you get the wrong side, it's real shiny. It causes the hot spot effect. Now, when I first got the surface, A few YouTubers came in on an open channel and said, hey, look, you got the screen on the wrong side. Because I'm looking like, why is the screen hot spotting? Like, who's selling this? And he said, no, you got the screen on the wrong side. It's the other side because both sides are gray. So I'm going to show you real quick. This is the screen right here. When I put this in front of the projector right here, it has a bit of a hot spotting. I'm going to get this so you can see this. So it has a bit of a hot spotting to it. At the bottom, it said shiny area. You're supposed to be on this side of the screen. This is the side you're supposed to be on. Also, too, I was informed that it does not work with ultra short throw projectors too well, which I haven't seen any problems with ultra short throw projectors, but that's what they have in their specification sheet, so I got to respect the specification sheet. So I swapped out in the demonstration from the ultra short throw NEC over to a Chrissy, we did a Chrissy 4300 lumen long throw, so we could do the demonstration correctly. And this demonstration, he didn't do the demonstration correctly. He actually had the screen on the wrong side, number one, and number two, he was using a short throw in the demonstration, which he wasn't supposed to do. The person who saw the demonstration called him out on it, and like I said, at the end of the day, called him a deceitful, rotten liar, and that you would do anything you possibly can to make your products look good and make other people's products look bad. Crow, again, this product has been tested. This is a tested product. That's why I can have all your screens up here. I can be in this fully lit environment with more light that you have in your entire house combined. These are work lights right here. And I can put this on a jet black screen and show the beautiful woman's the black hair, the white little teddy bear in the front, all the white displays. So you explain yourself why we're here in the middle of a live demonstration on a Black Phoenix on a motorized projection screen with two of your screen paints, one of them being lighter than the screen paint you used in your demonstration, the Cinema Gray with the Pro Acoustics 3 0.9 gain, and a Cinema Gray right there. There's the Cinema Gray right there, another one, and a white sheet of paper. And mind you, the screen paint I'm using in this demonstration is lighter than the one you used in your demonstration. How come my screen doesn't look the same way as yours does? Interesting. I don't know what's wrong with this guy. At the end of the day, I don't even know what's wrong with him. There's something wrong with him, literally. I don't know if he has of grandeur. I don't know what is going on with him. He's mental. Maybe you take medication. Maybe you have something called multiple personality complex disorder. There's something wrong with you. There clearly is. If you watch me do tons of live demonstrations and no one matches our demonstrations, and you watch me do this demonstration, what freaking candy corn, Mickey Mouse, freaking Roadrunner, Bugs Bunny nonsense transfers through your head from one end to the next? You just sat there in bed going, I'm going to come up with this idea to take this black paint, don't show any labels of the product whatsoever, paint this onto a board, write so-and-so Phoenix 719 onto it, and do a demonstration, convince people that this product's coming out that dark, you can't see it. Meanwhile, in my world, I got a 150-inch screen painted to my ceiling with a ceiling light in the middle of it, and I can show all different kinds of displays in fully lit environments. The screen has 135 of it outside. We have a display of 150-inch outside in the backyard, and then I'm here on a motorized projection screen with your screen paints, one being lighter than yours in the demonstration, the exact same certified screens used in your demonstration, and a white sheet of paper, and another white screen at the bottom with as much ambient light in here. And keep in mind, that's much brighter than your entire house combined together. Sorry, did I say house? Apartment. Not ranking on people who have apartments, but like I said, at the end of the day, yeah, okay, I started in a small little room, buddy boy, and I went from 3 houses to this one that I'm actually buying. I'm buying this, purchasing it, and in the process of buying another 4 acres and getting another customized house built for myself to retire in, while you're still in the same apartment. That shows you the difference between the progress of my technology versus yours. I don't try to bring this stuff out, but you know what? You give me no choice when you do dumb demonstrations like that. If I was making the same gray screen paint, I would still be in that small little room, just to let you know. I can see where your progress is going. But let's continue the demonstration because, mind you, this was supposed to come up so dark you can't even see it. So you can't see the individual cars and none of that stuff. But what I can see is your product white on the red. Let's continue. I'm going to paint the whole demonstration. And we're going to do the demonstration at a distance so you can see the screen. Oh, I forgot to get the meter. Hold on. Let me pause that right there. Let me go upstairs and get my meter so we can get our reading right now. And those who got offended about the whole apartment thing, no. He deserves to hear that at the end of the day. That shows your progress. Small little room to this house right here to where you're still in the same little apartment right now. Because, like I said, and you do dirty things in life, you don't get blessed. You're basically, oh man. But I gotta come out here and embarrass you again, and 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 again. You need to know your place. That's what you need to do. Now I noticed in your demonstration it was dark. And here we don't have darkness down here. Let's put the meter right here. And keep in mind, even the meter in crush you in. I mean, come on. You're going to challenge somebody who's an expert in ambient light rejection technology? Look at the front of my page if you want to see what ambient light rejection technology looks like. Go ahead. Log into my video, that intro video, what it looks like. And then go on my website and you can check out all my demonstrations outside. Even when outside with an Optima GT 5500, not only on a screen past 100 inches, but 140 inches outside, displaying contrast levels. So these meters right here, because again, Crow ran his mouth about some meter nonsense. We blew him out of the water, again, as always. But then after blowing him out of the water, he comes back and goes, well, he doesn't know how to read a meter right. Oh man, excuses, crybaby. You are definitely a crybaby. See this meter right here? This is a certified meter. Anyone can learn to use this, to do. When I purchased it, I didn't know much about meters, and I got something that I felt that would be easy for me to use. All the rest of them are a little bit complicated, so it's my first time using one of these. So I went on YouTube, watched a bunch of reviews on it, how many people had it, what they were using it for. Some people were using it for plants and stuff like that. Very easy meter to use. Anyone can use it. You don't have to be a professional. Keep in mind, this guy was using a cell phone app, okay, versus a certified piece of equipment. So it's very easy to use. You don't have to be a professional, none of that nonsense. People do that when they get their behind kicked in for doing dumb demonstrations, and they get shattered and they get proven as a fake for doing these demonstrations. And one of the demonstrations he was doing, he had a bunch of lights hitting his meter. He was trying to display a demonstration where his screen could take in all this ambient light. The problem was where all the ambient light was directed at the meter. And even with all that light, your meter could only jump to 220. My bathroom produces higher than 220. My bathroom's like 4 something. All right, so let's get this started. And at the meantime, you can look at the screen that was supposed to turn dark in his demonstration, while Crow is online right now trying to explain what happened in the video of why there's 2 containers of paint that are matching the exact same ingredients and quantities that you would use to actually make the gray screen paint mix. But we're going to post another demonstration, Crow, and I'd like to see how you explain this one too. Explain the demonstration on why you're making a black and white mix in your house. That's you on the video. I'm looking forward to you explaining that one next. All right, so let's get the meter going. So we're going to put it on a hold. This is what my meter picks up in here. That's how high the light is in the environment. So Crow, just to let you know that my lights in here are way beyond anything you have in your house. You don't pick up anything this high. And not only is it picking up a meter this high, keep in mind, I'm using commercial lighting in here. That's why it's so bright in here. So my screen is taking on all that ambient light. It's not fading and washing out, so your screens are turning tan. As I told you before, when they can't see color and contrast, they start going tan. And if my screen was basically producing this dark level, as you did in the demonstration, these are LG demonstrations right there. the LG symbol right there, then my screen would be unwatchable. It'd be virtually impossible for you to see it. And this is where we out you as a liar, as usual. We go through this all the time. He makes these fake demonstrations. We come on here and we out him as a liar. Now, what was this going on in the demonstration? You said that this right here, right next to our screen, made our screen so dark and unwatchable. This is not going to stick too well. The screen has an issue with things sticking to it. So where is this black, where my screen's supposed to come up on this black level? That's a 0.9 white screen, by the way. I'm not seeing this black area, that unwatchable, you can't see it. I can still see her hair, her lips, everything. Where's this happening at? Okay. That ain't happening. And that's the white screen right there. So keep in mind, this right here, the reason why I chose this sample sheet, because this is going to pull a higher white level than the cinema gray and any of your screen paints up there. Man, don't you get tired of being proven wrong all the time? Really? So let me tell you something right now. Go outside, do the challenge, and stop stalling. Because you coming at me with these demonstrations about our product's not working, it doesn't work too well for you. You're just going to get embarrassed at the end of the day. Do the demonstration today. Get it done. My goodness, it's like talking to a 3-year-old sometimes. It really is. Matter of fact, I'm not even going to say 3-year-old. I can't even put a mark. I can't even say what range of adolescent child would do stuff like this, because I don't want to basically insult them with your common sense. Professional at your field, please. Very least. Professional at being an idiot. That's pretty much it at the end of the day, but not a professional at your field. You're like a landmine inspector who inspects landmines with magnetic boots. That's what you remind me of. Destined for destruction. That's a perfect term of putting it. You're a landmine inspector that inspects landmines with magnetic boots. That's a perfect way to explain your common sense and everyday intelligence. Because you can say I'm really attracted to my job. Boom. So this just blew up in your face today? We're not done yet. We're still getting started. I mean, this is going to be a fast demonstration. Should we do lights out, people? Do we need lights out? Maybe we had too much light in the environment. That's why our screen's coming up and that's going to dark enough. Should we turn the lights out? Because we're at about 1800, 1850 lux in here. And my screen's still maintaining this image. I wonder if your screen can maintain color in the dark. Well, then we're going to have 1800 if we go in the dark. Let's see what happens. Oh, wait, hold on. Let's pause that there, right there. Forgot about the white screen. There we go. So this right here is a white screen with a 0.1 gain. So now we have the white screen, we have the 0.9, we have the cinema gray, we have the personal mix, we have the cinematic mix, we got a white sheet of paper. We have enough light in here pretty much to light up your entire house, probably 3 times, well, apartment, 3 times over. Yeah. Let's bring it down again. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. I'm still looking for this black level to pull up. I really am looking for this. Where's it at, Crow? Where's this dark screen we're supposed to be pulling out? I'm going to recap on your video when we get done. Mind you, this is my screen taken at around 1850 in lux. Light massively hitting my screen. Not that dark environment you do your demonstrations in. Where's my screen coming up too dark? I'm not seeing this black screen, this image not coming up the way it's supposed to come up. No, let's keep on trying. Maybe we can turn the screen dark like you did in the video. Now, why I embarrass you here on this, you got to figure out how you're going to explain to your customers why your black and white product looks like black and white paint. Your screen paint does. But while you're explaining that, I'm going to upload the other video too, calling you a scammer again and showing the demonstration of you making the black and white screen paint product. You explain that one too, because I'm curious how you're going to get out of that one. Look at that. Still not seeing this black level pop up. Let's see if we can find something else. Let's go to, let me see, we get that one. Let me see what we got in here. Landscape. Let's check this out. Another LG demonstration. This is the one you did in your video, right? Where's this black screen? I'm not seeing this. Not seeing it, Crow. I wonder. So let me tell you something. Again, a Phoenix pulls a very good white level. Phantom pulls an insane white level. Because there's no way in the world I could have the screen painted to my ceiling at 150 inches using a projector of 2700 lumens pointed upward at my screen and be to display images. I wouldn't even be able to see my menu and my Fire Stick. It'd be virtually impossible. See, that's another thing you don't think either. Because how in the world would I be able to read the text that's coming up on a ceiling with a light in the center of it? I wouldn't be able to read my menu. It'd be virtually impossible if it came up as dark as you said it claimed in your video. You don't think, well, do you? Really don't think at all. And I hate to embarrass this guy like this, but he deserves it. He's an idiot at the end of the day. Like I said, the equivalence to a single penny in a tin can. Ding, 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 ding. Because you would have to be the dumbest human being on the face of the planet after watching the demonstrations that we display on these screens, the test demonstrations we do every single day, to come back and do a demonstration as dumb as the one you just did. Thinking that I'm not going to be to come in and back it up. That's the difference between me and you, Crow. If somebody makes a slanter about my product, I come in and back it up. I don't cancel. I don't run away. I don't make excuses. You, on the other hand, when we give you challenges, when we try to buy your product through testing, you cancel, you run away. So how are you going to get out of this one now? Because we gave you the challenge again today. But this time, you got to use 1,000 lumens. Yeah, not going good for you, man. It really isn't. Let me see. We did this one already. We can run that back again. We had some fun with that one. How about we do some bright, beautiful fish on this one? It's the contrast level. That's not good. It's not going to work out well for your screen. Yeah, you'll get through it. Kind of forgot about the contrast level. I really did. I'm sorry. I apologize. Didn't mean to put up a contrast level. We'll just muddle through it. We'll get through it. We'll get through it. We'll get through it. Don't worry about it. You will get through it. How about this? How about I take my screen out of the equation? I'm doing you a favor. I'm just going to remove my screen altogether. Oh, there's a white screen there too. I didn't notice there was a white screen. Did you notice a white screen there? Oh, let's move that up real quick, okay? Let's get my screen out of the way. Let's let them do the contrast level by themselves. See if they can pull up the black level. All right, let's just get that out of the way right there. I do apologize for that one. See how fast I can embarrass your screens? That doesn't even look right. Doesn't that look really washed out and bland? Let's fix that problem. Let's go and put my screen back in and let's fix the problem. There we go. Oh, wait a minute. Let's take our screen out again. It's all washed down here. Let's take the screen. Look at that shiny floor. Now mind, this is a white screen now versus our technology. We're playing around with the white screen now. So let's take the image out all together. But let's come back down again one more time. Now we're just having fun. All right, let's get to the part we get some color in there for you. So that way, oh, we got outer space. And remember, your screen paint was supposed to pick up on outer space. That was the Cinemax. No, that was the Cinemax. That's a Metallica mix. But we'll skip all that because you're not going to be doing any of that. Oh, you're not doing any of this. Let's keep going. See if we can pull up something. Oh, here we got some bright colors right here. What about this? We'll do some bright colors right here. Still not seeing this black screen you post. All right, so that's not working for you right there. All right, let's go over and let's do this demonstration right here. Maybe we can bring the screen up dark on this demonstration. Let's come back to the beginning. Let's see if we can bring this one up. I don't know, people. You think I'm doing this wrong? Do you think I need to contact Crow and ask him, how do I do the demonstration like he did in his demonstration, showing our Phoenix technology, pulling up this black level unwatchable? I don't know what I'm doing wrong here. For some reason, I can't get the screen to come up unwatchable. I can't see it. For some reason, I can still see the screen. Where's this really black level? Am I doing this wrong? Maybe I need to calibrate my projector to get that level to come up. Oh, wait. Let's go back here a minute. I think I saw where the screen went so dark I couldn't even see it. Let's see. It's right about there. See that? You see it? You think? No. You're a freaking idiot, boy. Unbelievable. How dumb you are. I hate to call somebody an idiot. I do. I really don't like to call people stupid. But even in the Bible, there's a name for people that are idiots. You're an idiot. You are. And I hate to go, I'm not being unprofessional. He's a virtually idiot. This grown man took the time in his apartment to smear some black paint and try to claim it as our product. This is why I'm suing you, buddy. This is why you're getting a lawsuit. This is why you're being sued for doing dumb stuff like this. And these videos, this is evidence in court. So much evidence against you, it's not even funny. Don't even bother paying for an attorney. Don't. It's going to be a waste of money. Because when you lose, and you will lose badly, you're going to have to pay court costs, and you're going to have to pay your attorney fees, which is not going to be cheap. And you're going to have to deal with the lawsuit that I'm going to slap on top of you for doing dumb stuff like this. And on top of that, right now on YouTube, you're outed as a fake, as always. Wow, you're just, man, all kinds of stupidity running through you. I mean, I hope this doesn't travel in the gene pool. I hope the rest of the people in your family got some more better common sense than you. Because I don't know what the freak happened to you. Your mother gets struck by lightning or something. What the freak is wrong with you? There's something really wrong with your brain. It really is. I literally believe this man has something, either multiple personality complex disorder, or maybe he has delusion of grandeur, or maybe he has Groundhog Syndrome. You ever seen the movie Groundhog Syndrome? The guy gets up every day like it's a brand new day, and he can't remember what he did. Well, he can't remember some of the stuff he did that day because he wouldn't be repeating the acts he was doing and getting away with it. But literally, I think you sit in bed, kind of like the Wile E. Coyote, you know, because you think you're this genius or something and think no one else can see the dumb stuff you do. Oh, we can. Let's watch this demonstration right here. Wow. I mean, like I said, I don't like to call people idiots and dum-dums, but man, this guy is not smart at all. When you have people that are used to getting over on other people, they constantly believe that whatever they do, no one's going to see it. That's the perfect example of a scammer. They think no one's going to see it. They're never going to expose themselves. I can come out here and show you white level demonstrations. I can show you contrast demonstrations. I can show you demonstrations outside, certified projection screens, projector change out. You name it. We got it in there. I got screens that are submerged underwater, screens that are heated up, screens that are frozen in blocks of ice. You name it, we got it out there. You, on the other hand, you can't do a basic contrast challenge. Remember, you're the one who made the statement that you can compete with any of our black screens on contrast levels, and yet you can't back it up. We've given you challenge multiple times. This is the second challenge we gave you today on this. You can't back it up. And even more, that shows what you're a scammer at the end of the day. When we place the order, remember, you're the one that gave me the invite to buy. I went on your invite and you canceled that first order. I couldn't care less about the rest of the cancellations. It's the first one that made you look bad. Because that's the one we talked all the trash and I wanted to place the order, and what did you do? You canceled it because that product can't come here, Crow. You know that. It won't work. You're a scammer. You can't back your product up. But see, I could come out here and do a demonstration and I don't know, whatever, I don't know what I would do. I don't know. I don't know how I would do that demonstration that you do. What, make your paint darker than what it is? That'd be virtually impossible because it's not dark. Make it lighter than what it is? Well, that would be impossible because I have containers over here and the containers have your paint spilled all over them. So I can't do that. I got unboxing videos showing your product being painted, so I can't do that demonstration falsely. And I've never come out here and say, hey, this is your product without showing a label. I have all unboxing videos on all your demonstrations. So don't do it that way either. No, let's go over here to this demonstration. We're in nice pretty colors over here. So when someone says something, I don't care what it is. It could be Black Diamond, it could be Screen, it could be any company. If they're going to come out here and say something about my product, I'm not going to ignore that opportunity. I'm going to come out here and back it up. You, on the other hand, you don't have any cancel orders from us. You can't give us challenges because pretty much the stuff that we do, you can't even do. But you're going to give us test demonstrations, we do those too. There's nothing you have. And that technology we have upstairs can obsolete your product. And on so many levels, it's not even funny. As you notice, it pulls a higher white level than the Phoenix, and it's darker than the Phoenix. And look at the Phoenix technology next to your screen paints. What is going on here? This is easy for me, people. We have to understand, at the end of the day, this is easy. This is nothing. We do these tests all the time. That's why I can come out here and do these demonstrations. It's not a problem for us. It's a problem for him because he can't basically back his products. And we have requested multiple times for this challenge to be done, and he keeps avoiding it at all costs. Last time we gave him the challenge, his reaction was 2 middle fingers. That's it. You're backing your product. You're claiming you have a company. That's not how you run a company. If you're making an accusation about your product, you have to be able to back it up. Just like I'm doing right now. That's why we get more orders than you. I'm not going to mention the financial part of it all, because I'm going to leave that one alone because I think that would be bragging. I'm going to leave that alone. And there's a difference between where I live and where you live at. There's a reason why I get contracts at the end of the day, because I can back my product. Where you, on the other hand, can't. Look at it, Crow. Man, experience it. Let me turn to the side. And again, that's how much light we have running in the environment right now. Let me turn to the side. Maybe if I turn to the side, maybe my screen will turn dark. I'll let that run. And as you can see, we got a nice day out today, so I will be outside today, playing outside. Yes, I will. And we expect to see you out there also. Now, like I said, people, I try to not call this person an idiot or dumb or stupid. I do apologize for the crack about his living quarters, because that's wrong. You shouldn't do that. If God blesses you with something, you don't brag about your blessings. So I do apologize about that. But this individual does some of the dumbest things I have ever seen in my entire life. You're going to come on there with black paint and try to say it's our product, try to slander my hard work. And that's what you're going to try to do. At the end of the day, this is the reason why you're going to get sued. And we are being sued. I don't want to hear later on you come on YouTube crying and whining about how much money you're going to lose and how you can't afford to pay the money. That's your problem, buddy. You don't do demonstrations like that against people's product. There are consequences when you do dumb stuff like that. That's like when I'm doing demonstrations against Elite Screens Ultra Sure Throws. I know if I turn those screens upside down, they go dark if you do that. Now, if I did a bunch of demonstrations, look, the screens are coming up dark, they're not showing up, and I know those screens are upside down, I know those screens can't produce that image, and they're able to prove that in a court of law and say, hey, look, Mr. Bird deliberately turned our screens upside down. This is how they look in the video if you turn them upside down. They could sue the daylights out of me for it because I went out there and spread false information about their product that wasn't true with the intentions of hurting their company. And this is why we're going to sue you for a whopping $250,000. I don't care if you don't have $250,000. That's what you're being sued for. That comes with a massive heavy lien. That comes with interest. And keep in mind, since you are married, this will transfer over to your spouse, so you know that. I can garnish your income taxes. I can auction off your furniture, property, items, whatever I want, because I'll have a lien against you. This is a case you will not win on any level whatsoever because you're going to have to go into that courtroom and you're going to have to prove your accusations as being true. And if you can't, you will lose. This will be the fastest lawsuit ever. It's not going to take long. So yeah, you're going to be in a lot of trouble. And that's not the end of it. It doesn't stop there because now once I win the lawsuit, I can start the other lawsuit for basically copyright infringements if you touch on my copyrights without my permission. That's another lawsuit you're going to have slapped against you. So yeah, it's going to get pretty bad for you. So do all the fake demonstrations that you do. I don't care at the end of the day because I can come down here and I can show demonstrations to my customers and my new customers that our products work. And we can do it on a level that you can't even believe it, can't even think of. I could have came out here and just did your screen by itself, but no, it wasn't enough for me. I had to get the white screen at the bottom. I had to get the personal mix. I had to get the Metallica mix. We had to get the white sheet of paper. We used 2 of the sample sheets that you used in the demonstration. And also to keep in mind, like I said, your personal mix is lighter than the product that you're using in your demonstration. See, Crow? I can back it up. You can't. So, if you're a man of your word, which we know you're not, and you're a professional, which we know you're not, I expect to see you outside today at 1,000 lumens, 13 feet back, and doing the demonstration. No more, oh, no or yes. We don't want to hear that crap. No more harass, no more Karen nonsense. We don't want to hear none of that nonsense. No more trying to attack our products and make our products look bad, to make yourself look good. None of that. Do the demonstration. Stop stalling. Stop avoiding. Get it done. Or if not, your products will be here. I won't cancel the orders. Your products will be here. I'll make your last couple months a living nightmare. And I mean that. You don't know, if you're this kind of person, this is the kind of person, he's very paranoid about having his products down here. So keep in mind, I can just sit there and make an announcement about, hey, we're making an order for a Cinemax. I guarantee this person will go in and he will screen every Cinemax order going through to try to figure out if it's us. I can sit there and say UV Mix, and you will scan every UV Mix. I may say UV Mix and mean Cinemax. I could mean this week and maybe next week, or today, or maybe next week. It could be anything, and it would drive him crazy. And you know why I know this? Is because that's the reason why we received the link to begin with, because as I said before, we had someone buying the product. We went through this mess to get the other paint through the eBay incident, where he was canceling orders, where he deleted his eBay account, stuff like that. So we had somebody buy it for us. That's why we have this product here. Now, to get the second batch of this product, to have it down here for testing, we had somebody come to buy it. We got one of them down here. We're going to make a place an order for another one. He found out who the buyer was. He canceled the order. So from that, that was paranoid. He couldn't figure out exactly who was buying, who was not buying. So that's why he sent us the link, because he figured I wasn't going to put my address in. At the end of the day, I explained to you, I paid a private investigator over in California to track your whereabouts. So we know where you work, we know where you live at, we know all that stuff already. So we had to do that in order when it was time to serve you. So you can go to court and basically just send those documents to you to begin with. We need to know where you laid your head at, whether we need to get you at your job, or whether we need to get you at your at where you live at. Well, you're going to be served either way. So that's the kind of stuff that attorneys require. And sometimes they will pay for the investigator, but I paid for it myself. So with that being said, I didn't mind putting my address in there. I don't have a problem with that. So I did put my address in, calling his bluff. When the first order went through, we waited a while and he canceled the order, of course. So why would you put that in there to begin with if your intentions were to cancel? You put that in there because basically trying to figure out who's a buyer from us and who's a buyer from your customer was driving you a little crazy. And in order to cut that down, you need to know exactly where the order was coming from, where the source was coming from. And that's why you sent me the link. And you thinking in the back of your mind that I'm not going to put my real address in there. Yeah, I put my real address in there. No problem. Not a problem at all. And that's what shook you right there. That's why you canceled the order, because you had a choice. And then we did it around 11 times after that, because you said all you wanted. So I kind of cashed in on that one. And you canceled everyone over and over and over again. And even when you did the fake demonstration against our product, with that, trying to say that was a 17 against a Frankenstein, we ordered your Frankenstein mix and you canceled that order also. Then you made an accusation saying, oh, you're banned. How do you ban somebody if you're the one who basically sent them the invite to come by? You banned us due to the fact that we basically called your bluff, placed the order, got out of control for you, and then you started screaming the whole harassment and stay away and give me a call, this, that, and the other. Yeah. Same thing like when I'm having this conversation about you being the coward that you are. At the same time, I'm showing a demonstration of the Phoenix on a motorized projection screen with 1850 lux in the environment. And I'm basically being able to produce a nice, bright, beautiful image without my screen washing out. See, I back it up. You can't. So I expect to see you outside today. Now we're going to come back on in a few minutes. I still got some more time in my day to get the rest of my orders shipped out. Everybody's going to take care of the day. We got some time in there. We're done with this. We're going to go upstairs and we're going to start playing around with the Phantom. Now, Phantom black screen versus dark screen. We're going to show Crow's UV mix versus white levels versus a white 2.0 screen versus the Phantom's white levels. But let's play around. Let's turn the lights out. No, you know what? We'll keep the lights on. No. No, I'm going to embarrass your screen now. Hold on for a minute. I'm going to take the lights out. I don't know how much darker it's going to get. It gets pretty dark in here, but let's come over here and, yeah, that's a white screen at the bottom of that. I forgot that's a 2.0 white screen. Let's bring our screen up real quick because it'll stick to our screen. We can't get the tape to stick to the screen, so we have to have it like that. So what we're going to do is we're going to take Crow's products and all the other products, and we're going to stick them down here on the white screen. Now, they're going to stay here. It's not a problem on the white screen. This is my 250-inch screen, which I got to get around to basically mounting the screen. So there we are. There's the Pro Acoustics right there. We're using in the demonstration with a 0.9 gain. We pulled up the same LG demonstrations that Crow displayed and his demonstrations, or Jamie Fernando, as my attorneys know you. Yeah. And still, you know what? I'm still looking to talk to that attorney you had in your backyard, but you never contacted. We never got any emails, nothing at all. At the end of the day, it was just an everyday guy in the background, in the backyard, doing some kind of dumb review. Let me explain to you, Crow, how real lawyers work. You go to their office, actually, you call them first, they make an appointment for you to come in, and then you go into their office, and then they talk everything over from there in confidential. They don't basically do things on camera like that at all, period. No attorney does that. So that's what we're trying to figure out, if he was an attorney, what branch he belonged to, and basically have a conversation or talk to somebody at the branch, you know, why your attorney's on YouTube doing live stream demonstrations, giving out false information. But for some reason, the attorney never popped up. So, you know, again, used to doing fake demonstrations. All right, right there. This is your other mix right here. That's the metallic mix right there in the demonstration. And there's the white sheet of paper. We'll put that right there. All right. And let's get our lights out real quick. Now, I told you, when it comes to a white screen, not much of a difference at all. Let's get our lights out for this one. This one has some fun. It's just as fun. We're down. All right, people. So we got our lights out. There's the white screen. As I told you before, not much of a difference. Talk too much trash, man. That's the problem with you. Talk way too much trash. Screen was too dark. You wouldn't be able to see that either. Let's see how your colors come up. Let's start off with, ooh, man. Let me do that one right there. Now keep in mind that's supposed to be black. That's pulling gray. This is black. See, Crow? Your product does not pull black at all. Boy, I'm going to feel sorry for that Cinemax gets here because this is one of the demonstrations we're going to do on it against the Phoenix. That's how your screen's supposed to look. Not that washed out gray. Let's go and put the colors in real quick. Red. That's how washed out your reds are coming up. See how bland the color is? There you go. Well, like I said, our screen paint comes up so dark that you can't barely even see it, right? So let's see if it pulls red. Now let's try this one, for instance. Let's bring your screen up. Let's do it this way instead. Let's take you off the white screen, and let's see how you compare next to ours. I'd wash your screen out. I told you, nothing you have matches our stuff. Not a thing. Let's take, that's your personal mix. That's your lightest screen paint mix. Let's take your Metallica mix right here. Put that one back there. It'll be back there. What was that trash you were talking about? My product coming up so dark you can't see it? You can't even see red. That's sad. Let's go over here and let's take, let's see, the white sheet of paper versus our screen. We'll put that right there. Let's go over here and let's get the true certified screens. I think I just lost my piece of tape. This is a 0.9 white screen right there, as you can see right there. The Acoustic Pro. Let's stick that one right there. See if we can get anything to make my screen look unwatchable. Let's go grab this one right here. That's right here. Right there is a cinema gray used in the demonstration. Let's see if this one can make my screen so dark you can't see it. Okay, see what we got going on here. Let's see, Crow, we're in the dark now. Mine, the projector we're using in the back is a Christie 5000 lumens full 1080p. The projector we're using upstairs is a Christie 4000 lumens at only 720p. And then we have the white screen. So if our screen pulled an image so dark, it'd be virtually impossible to be able to see the screen, wouldn't it be? I think it would. Let's go over here real quick. Let's go back for a minute. Let's bring up that contrast level. Oh, the embarrassment. Again, this is what I explain to you people. The paint he makes is trash at the end of the day. Can't see contrast and can't see color. So that's my Phoenix right there on a half and half. At 5,000 lumens, 1920 by 1200, a WXGA projector venue. And at 5,000 lumens, his screen can't see any form of contrast at all. It can't even see color. Next time you want to talk trash about my technology, learn you know your place. All right? Know your place. I can beat your screen with the lights out at 5,000 lumens. Know your place. Your technology and no entertainment technology, your fake screen paints on no way form matches my technology on any level whatsoever. Like I said, I can blow your product with the lights on or off. Doesn't make a difference. So, as I said before, get the demonstration done. We expect to see it done today. And for those of you who don't know about that, we gave Crow a challenge yesterday, and all he do is come at our screens worse than you want to do. Because like you know me, I'm going to back my product 100%. And not only am I going to blow your product out, but everything else that gets next to it. So we're expecting him today to do the demonstration, Starfield, outside 13 feet. Now you have to do it at 1,000 lumen projector only. Oh man, I hate embarrassing you, but it is fun. It is fun. Let's go here. Oh, let's go to the beginning of this one. So now this is the Phoenix demonstration, half widescreen 2.0. Screen over here at the top, 0.9 widescreen, cinema gray screen using the demonstration. Your Metallica mix and your personal mix, which is lighter than the demonstration screen you were using the demonstration, and a white sheet of paper on the far end. Let's go back to that LG demonstration right there. Let's go do this one again with the lights out. Also, those of you have been asking me a question about can you paint motorized projection screens if you roll them up and down, here's your answer right here. Now, Crow, you do know that's your screen paint right there, right? That's your personal mix. That's actually lighter in the screen paint you use in your demonstration. Again, test the technology that works, not your product. Starfield screensaver. before we do this, let me bring my screen up. This is what you have to do outside. We're in the dark right now. Mind you, you're going to have to do this outside at 13 feet back, evening hours. And like I said, I don't want to see your screen laying against that cinder block wall. I want your screen out in the open in the middle of that driveway so all that light can hit it. That's what I want. So we're going to put the rules at the bottom for Jamie Fernando to basically go through the rules. And in that demonstration, keep in mind, like I said, I'm expecting to see that today. Don't do any more slander demonstrations because all it's going to do is get you embarrassed. That's all it's going to do. Demonstrations about the Phoenix, don't do that. As I said before, I'll let him go on and on and on. I will ignore him because I love it when people dig big enough holes for themselves. When you dig a big enough hole for yourself, I'm the one that's going to come up behind you, smack you in the back of the head with a shovel and bury you alive, which I'm doing right now to you. That's why I let you run your mouth. The whole thing about the meter, I just ignored you. Let you dig a big enough hole. And keep talking trash, and blow you out on the meter. Same thing when you keep doing the demonstrations, the paint on demonstration, saying this is supposed to be our product. No, I just let you keep digging a hole. Dig deeper, and I just come behind you, bing, smack you in the back of your head, just bury you in, go about my business. I'm done for the day. This is what I'm doing to your product right now. So you think you're seeing contrast levels? No. Your Cinemax is going to do horrible in this demonstration. Keep in mind, it's going to have to do this. Let's show you what you're supposed to get. And mind you, my projector behind me has a 4,000-to-1 contrast ratio. Price tag for my projector is $270. This is what your Cinemax is going to go through, inside and outside the house. So your product here is not doing so well. And mind you, this is the same person who made a claim that the Cinemax is different than the products we have here. That these products can't see contrast, but the Cinemax can. Keep in mind, when it gets down here, we're going to test it against these products too, to see if it can see a different contrast level. Now, if I bring this in here with these samplers we have and with your other stuff, and that Cinemax pulls a black level, able to blend into the screen that's coming down, hey, I'll give you your hats off right there. I give you much respect. But the fact that you can't even do that demonstration outside clearly shows that it doesn't work. And if anyone had that capability, boy, that'd be plastered all over YouTube and Facebook. Hey, look, I got a gray screen that can pull contrast over just like a black screen. Do you have any idea how much that's worth? Oh, wait a minute, we have technology upstairs that's black that can pull high white levels. There you go. Oh, wait, let's do the Panasonic OLED horse. Hold on for a minute. Panasonic 4K demonstration. See if we can get that in here. Oh, there it is right there. Let's go back to the beginning. Now tomorrow we're going to be doing a demonstration of the UV mix versus the Black Phoenix technology, white levels only. We're going to be doing that demonstration today on the Phantom upstairs. That demonstration we're doing in a few, and then tomorrow we're going to be doing a demonstration on the UV mix. UV mix versus Phoenix, which one pulls the best white levels? Now let's show you what you're supposed to be getting. There you go. There's Crow's screen paints. There's our black screen. Notice the background, as I explained before, the OLED demonstration, the background must remain jet black. The horse is showing multiple levels of contrast levels. As you can see, brings the image to life. That's the whole beautiful thing about OLED technology. That background is always blacker than the actual image that they're displaying to make the horse or an object stand out. Can't do that on a gray screen if it can't see multiple shades of black levels. As you can see right here on Crow's failed screen paint mixes. in the dark, still not picking up. But if my screen wasn't there and this was against a white screen, you would swear up and down that you're seeing a contrast level. You're actually seeing gray, shades of gray. As I'll remove my screen out of the equation, and then you'll notice a white screen on the bottom, which we have another white screen with a 2.0 gain. That's completely faded and washed out. We'll bring our screen all the way up to the top. And without our screen being there, you have a shaded gray screen. Now, when you look at it, you think, oh, I'm seeing a contrast level. No, you're not seeing a contrast level. You're still seeing shades of gray. That's what you're seeing. Because the background must remain in black at all times. Do 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 do. This is gray. That is black. Do you see right there? That's black. On our screen, that's gray. Told you, you're seeing shades of gray. Anytime a gray screen produces a contrast level, it always comes in gray. Come on, people, you've went to school. You should know your colors by now. Sorry, I lost my cool there. I do apologize. But you really should know your colors right now. You should know the difference between gray and black, honestly. But like I said, it can fool you. It can. Especially when somebody's using an overpowered caliper projector with a high contrast capability. They are coming very close to trying to mimic that, but they're not picking it up. That's why none of the customers are doing the exact same demonstrations unless they have Crow's projector. Now you see right there, this is actually on this darker screen paint too. This is on the Metallica mix, which is actually much darker than the personal mix. Now, if you want to do an up-close demonstration, there you go. See how the background of the horse is black on our screen, right? And in here, it's just showing a shade of gray. You look at the horse's face right here. If you notice, it is gray here, and it's black there. See, Crow? See how that's done? There you go. So I can break down. Like I said, you may want to do that demonstration today. If I'm this thorough in these demonstrations, and these are not test demonstrations at all, period, at all, because the screens have passed all their tests already. They're done. They're finished. They earned their labels. They're done. But if I go through all this to test my product and make sure it works at top notch, what do you think is going to happen when we get the rest of your products down here? It's good. Like I said, just do the demonstration today, get it over and done with. Because if not, like I said, I'm not going to sink your ship. I'm going to sink all of them. I'm going to burn your harbor at the same time. I'm going to destroy everything you got. You challenged me. You asked for it. I told you from the door, mind your own business. Don't mention my name. Don't mention my product's name. Mind your own business, make your money, and shut up. That's what I told you to do. And you couldn't listen. You had to do that dumb demonstration against the Phoenix. You don't never learn. Anytime you do these demonstrations, this is what happens to you every time. And you still come in with that penny of a can kind of brain thinking that, oh, I'm going to come in and I got an idea today. Dude, I'm thorough about my tests. I don't cut corners. I do everything by the book. So there's no way in the world you could ever match or beat my product on any level whatsoever because your mentality is to cut corners and cheat people. That's why. That's why when you're doing demonstrations, I've worked with enough gray screen paint products in my lifetime to know what a contrast level is going to look like if you display that paint. Now, like I said, people, if I had never did any form of gray screen paint products ever before, then you can come at me, you can ridicule me and tell me I don't know what I'm talking about. But guess what? That's why I started at first. That's why I'm also an expert in that field also too. So I know the difference between both of them. This individual doesn't even know what a contrast screen is because his UV mix upstairs is turning dark on a Phantom. That's the difference right there. So you can see it. So when you see that discoloration like this in the screen, that's right there tells me from the door that the screen can't pull a contrast level. It's having issues. That's why you always see that tannish around the screen because it can't see the contrast level. And if you notice, the personal mix is not pulling up the black contrast, and this is pulling up the black contrast level. If you can't pull up the background, forget the horse. There you go. Let's see where we're at. We're done for the day. I'm finished. I still have to go upstairs and do some other demonstrations for the day and get that done.
76 days. And by the grace of God.
So let me bring the screen down and show you people what you're supposed to be getting from your projection screen setup. Not a washed out product that can't produce proper red levels and has to subject itself to a dark environment, because we had our lights on here. We had our meter coming in at 850. We came in and we did all 1850, sorry about that. We did all the demonstrations that Crow claimed that our product would come out to look like, dark, unwatchable. We ran back the LG demonstrations all over again, and the screen didn't turn dark at all, period. You can watch it back, play back for yourself. But like I said, this is the kind of fake and tactics that he does to try to tear down other people's products, because that's all he has. His product doesn't work. I told you, Crow shot himself in the foot. You can't charge any more for his product, even if it was good. You can't charge anymore because that constant campaign of saving you hundreds, can't do that. And you can't basically advance your technology to darker technology because you spent so much time slandering it, which would make you a hypocrite. The fact that you have a UV mix that dark already makes you a hypocrite. So you really have, he's stuck. He's not making any money at the end of the day because he shot himself in the foot. If you calculate it, and it's really easy to calculate, 107 bucks, keep in mind it's including shipping. So it's $85 a can, and he's charging $23 for shipping, which when we got our shipping labels, or we got one of our packages here, it was in a mailer. That was $8, but that's another topic on its own, how we scamming people and shipping. That's different, but we'll talk about that later on. We'll break that down. But anyway, so at $85, if you're paying around $23, maybe $24 for a bear, whether it be silver screen or 1050, you can't afford to go out and spend 20 bucks for a gallon, or even 25 for a gallon, or even 26, depending on what it is. It could be super paint, it could be the cheaper version, it could be a more version with primer. Depending on what you pay, you can pay anywhere from 50 bucks for a can of black paint at the end of the day. So pretty much he's probably going to go with the cheapest he can probably get. There's no point in buying a gallon because he has to make enough money, because he's not selling his paint for a lot of money. So he's going to have to sell, he's going to have to buy a quart. That's the cheapest thing you can go. Like I said, you're not going to need a gallon to do 4 quarts of paint. You're not going to need a gallon for that. To save money, 17 bucks. That's what you would get the small quart for, because you're just going to add either half of that in there into a gallon, and that's going to bring you, say, $23 plus 17 already at 30. That's 40 bucks already in. That's 40 bucks out of 85, right? Already in. So think about that. Now he still has to buy his containers, because that costs money. I spend anywhere from $60 to $70 in containers because I buy mine in bulk from Uline. So it costs me like sometimes $60, $80, and that's not even including shipping. So if you go to Amazon and you buy your containers, sometimes I have to go there and buy containers. My containers are cost me sometimes for 2-gallon containers will be 18 bucks. If I get 3 or 4 32-ounce containers, that can come to around $16, $17 right there. So you calculate that in there right there, including $17 on top of the 40 bucks. We're at $57 right now for 4 containers. $57. $85 is what he sells his product for. Think about that. Now, basically, if he adds in free shipping now, because he has free shipping, then if he ships a gallon of it, that has to go into a medium-sized shipping box. That's around 14 bucks. We ship it all the time. If he does overseas, one of those boxes can cost you $65 just to ship. No. I forgot. A large box will cost you $65 just to ship to Canada. That's why he has the $70 surcharge. That's stupid at the end of the day, because it's not flat rate shipping. Once it hits overseas, it actually jumps. Over the United States, a box that will cost you for a large around $19 is $19 in all 50 states. Overseas, it's different. I shipped something to Australia and I shipped something over to Japan. It cost me $120 to ship out there. So even with the $70 surcharge fee, you're still going to have to pay the additional funds in order to ship it over, because not every place is going to be $70. Canada, it's going to be $65. That's being the cheapest. Then when you start getting to other countries like I said, Australia and France and stuff like that, over UK is not so bad. But when you start getting over into like Israel, Dubai, stuff like that, that's when the price starts to jump. Especially in Japan, the price goes through the roof. So consider the fact that $23 for the gallon, because he's going to have to make his profit off of that. $17 for the black, or $18. We haven't included tax altogether, so we'll say 17 into the 23. That'll be 30 right there, including that. It'll be 40. And then you consider if you got the containers for 4 of those plastic containers. Even at at Amazon, which you could buy them at, you would get them somewhere around, I pay about $15, $16. Add that up, that's $56. And he's added in free shipping on top of that. If he ships in a medium-sized postal box, that's $14. So that's about 70, close to about almost $80. Almost near. Because he included in free shipping. Even if he's getting the containers for $8, say if he goes to Walmart. If you go to Walmart and get them, you can get them for cheap. But the problem with Walmart, you're not going to be to get, well, if you're not selling enough paint, I sell bulks of paint. So I have to go to Uline to buy my products from because I sell a lot of paint. But if you're not selling that much paint, you can go to Walmart and get those same containers for like $2 or $1 a piece. So he would save money there or go to the dollar store and pick them up. But at the end of the day, if you're talking about his paint profit on what you have to spend, at the end of the day, like I said, $24 for a gallon. And you're not going to go out and buy a gallon of black paint because that's just going to add more to your overhead. So you're not going to use that much of it. So you would have it at 17 or $18. So that's how we know. From me, I had to go through this. I know this stuff because I had to go through this when I first started my company on adding in how much I was going to charge, what the profits were going to cost me, including ink and paper and all the little stuff you need that adds up. This is what you have to go through. And keep in mind, we just added just the paint, just the base, and just the $17 for the black. We haven't added in the silver yet. Because if he's adding silver into this, now you're talking about the price is going to jump a little more because if you get PPJ in a quart, that's going to be somewhere between, we got to go on Home Depot and look this up. It's probably changed now, but probably about $20 for that. And that's going to be, unless you get one of those little samplers, then you're probably talking about maybe $2 or $3, maybe $4 at the most for a little sampler because he's not going to need much to put in there to begin with. And then on top of that, he's going to have some of that sprinkle powder, that fairy powder to put into it, some of that sprinkle powder. So that's like $8 right there, $8 or $7 from there. You can get that over at Lowe's right from there. So consider the fact he's almost near the $60 mark on a product. Let's say if he comes in at $60. There's no way he's coming at 40 with that. He's got to come around 50, maybe about $60. So at $60, right, not including tax, not including the shipping cost, and you're charging $85 for the product. So my bill on my end came up to $107, which means he charged us for the shipping. And this is from a customer who bought for us. So he charged her $23 for the shipping because shipping wasn't free. She paid $23 for the shipping. Now, the last couple orders we got were free. But like I said, free shipping. He did do that. But the order we got from there was $23. And we got it in a post office mailer. Post office mailer is $8 anywhere in the United States. So he was skimming off the shipping when he had the eBay account. That we did catch him doing. But yeah, at the end of the day, he's not making any money. He's not. And he can't back his product. That's another problem. When you can show demonstrations of your product blowing out $5,000, $6,000 projection screens. When you got court orders from companies telling you, hey, look, at the end of the day, man, look, your product has potential, but you know what I mean? Hey, things didn't work out, so we got a lawyer, stay away from our stuff. When you get stuff like that coming at you and your product becomes worth money, we can go in any time and say, look, we got this from so and so and so. We did this from so and so and so. We can back our product. When you're showing your product blowing out screens on every level, I mean, ultra, short throw, long throw, you're doing demonstrations outside. Heck, you can go in and check my intro video right now. And my intro video shows that 150 outside displaying. People come in and say, hey, your screen going to pull up inside? Look at the intro video. I'm outside doing a demonstration. Our product, we can back our product 100%. This is why our product sells for what it sells for. And even for what it sells for, it's still cheaper than you going out and spending $5,000 for a projection screen. That's why I say when he made the demonstration with the certified screens, please. I have certified screens in my collection that are far more advanced than these, and this is easy. So we've done these tests already. That's why it's so easy for me to come on here and do this. And that's why it's so easy for me to come out here and outperform the certified screens, outperform the white screen, outperform his screen paints all at the same time and do it in live. Voila! So that's what you're dealing with. He's jealous, upset and jealous and angry. He's not making no money. angry for the simple fact that we can come in and we make good money. He doesn't like that. It makes him upset. It's all about jealousy. I told you at the end of the day. At the end of the day, his product doesn't work. See? Easy. Lights on, I can blow your screen out of the water. Lights off, I can blow your screen out of the water. Outside, I can blow your screen out of the water. I can bounce you from every screen in this environment and still blow your screen out of the water. You don't have nothing for me. Nothing at all. Now, as I said before, go do the demonstration as we requested yesterday. Doing these demonstrations, trying to say our products come up so dark you can't see them, failed attempt. Now do the demonstration and stop stalling. Outside today, we're requesting for Crow 1176 or Jamie Fernando, however way you want to call yourself, to take that screen paint mix that you make with Cinemax, the one you made the accusation about how your product went in and can compete with our black screens by pulling the same contrast levels, back it up. Because I sure enough can. I can back up my product's white levels. There you go. You can't back your product. So that's what we're requesting from today. It has changed now. We gave him the option of choosing any long throw projector he wanted. He could have went with 5,000, 4,000, whatever he wanted. But because he failed to do the demonstration, there's a penalty for that. And the penalty is now you have to do it outside at 1,000 lumens, 13 feet back. You own that projector. I know you have it. Take it outside and do the demonstration. It has to be in the evening hour. Remember, I'm going to put the rules at the bottom. And one of the rules is going to be at the bottom. Do not have that screen laying against that center block wall, because we know when the sun comes up, it's basically blocked in that area. You have to be out in the evening hours. We'll give you that much right there. Sun still has to be present out there. It has to be light out there. It can't be out in the dark. Even in the dark, it's not going to pull that up to begin with. But either way. So anyway, like I said, measuring tape must be present to show how far your projector is sitting back. You must have a black surface to blend into the screen. You must present the black surface in front of the camera so everybody can see that the surface is not gray, that it is actually black. You have to cover everything with this guy because he's sneaky. So you must display that. You understand, Crow? You got it now? Now, like I said, we did this demonstration, so just in case if he comes back and saying, oh, the screen paint comes up so dark you can barely see it. Yeah, okay, whatever. Can't even see the color red. Really? This is what people pay for? You pay for this stuff, people? The Crow Boys, you pay for this stuff? This is what you pay for? Look at that. Where's the red at? Where's the color? That is sad. That is really sad. This is what y'all pay for. All right, whatever. Okay, let's go upstairs. We're done with here downstairs. I'm tired of crushing your products. Give me a challenge, man. Don't give me any challenges at all. Back upstairs. Meanwhile, that right there is the Phantom technology. Right there. And that's your UV mix. That's how dark your UV mix comes up on a white screen at 4,000 lumens. Let me show you something, people. Something that Jamie can't do. I love this. I love doing this. Now, Crow Boys, if you want to leave the room, because this is going to be kind of embarrassing, feel free to leave. But this is going to be fun. All right. So, as I showed you, the Phantom, it's 4 times darker than the screen we displayed downstairs, which is a Phoenix. See how Crow's product comes up? The UV mix, as I said before, it doesn't have the ability to be able to see white light, because at the end of the day, this is nothing but black and white paint. That's it. This is our product. You ready for this? Get off my screen, you crazy bug. Right here. Oh, I love doing this one. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. Hold on. Down at the bottom, black screen, white screen. Black screen, white screen. Slowly. Drop it slow, drop it slow, drop it slow. Oops, I didn't mean to drop that. Now, mind you, like I said, this is 4 times darker than the Phantom, than the Phoenix downstairs. As I said before, Crow, you can't beat any of our technology down here at all whatsoever. I can bring your products upstairs. I can wash your screen out at the same time and turn your other screen pitch black dark where you can't even see it. Well, I will see you outside today because in this challenge, keep in mind, I love a challenge. You know that, people. I love it. I love it. I'm going to be outside with a 1,000 projector showing off a white screen. That's what we're going to be doing. Now, for those who are going to sit there and say, well, Ken, you have to make it even. It has... No. We don't have to make it even. Our white levels have to show up high enough to be able to show the screen doesn't come dark and it's unwatchable. Because in my demonstrations, I don't make false accusations by saying, hey, look, we got a black screen out there that can produce the same white level as a white screen. I said, that's virtually impossible. Not going to happen. Even gray screens can't even do that. Anything that has a slight little darkness into it or black in it is going to basically not have the ability to produce next to a white screen. Only white screens can produce next to a white screen when it comes to white levels. Only black screens can produce black levels next to black screens. That's how it works. Gray screens are in that limbo area. They can't produce contrast, they can't produce color, and they can't produce white levels equal to those two screens. But if you have a black screen that has the ability to pull a high white level, then you got a pretty dangerous screen over there, because now that screen can basically blend into your gray screens and at the same time can pull contrast levels and colors that they can't even begin to even see. So in my demonstration, I just have to pour a simple white level outside, put it against the white sheets of paper as we always do, the white screens as I'm doing right now, and pull an image up that you can see that does not become so dark you can't see it. Crow, on the other hand, who made false accusations about his Cinemax being able to pull up a contrast level equal to our dark technology. Equal. At the end of the day, Jamie, understand this. Our screens do not pull up gray levels. They pull up black. So you're now going to have to show a screen pulling a contrast level equal to a black screen. It could be black paint, black surface. I don't care what it is. Just do the demonstration. We expect to see the demonstration today. And like I said, if you cancel, I'll pop up on your channel and I'll see whether or not if you did the demonstration or not. Chances are, people, he's not going to do it. Because like my friend said, you gave that man an impossible task that he can't do. Well, you wrote the check. I'm going to cash it. 10 or 20s. Which one you want? All right, let's put this back up here. I love doing this. And this on Facebook. They're like, oh, I have my screen up there. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah. It even says it right there, and you go to our website. And our website, it clearly says, right there, it says that the black screen's white levels are going to come up a tad low, but nothing that's going to disrupt your picture quality. I'm never going to sit there and make a false accusation like that. It's impossible. It can't be done. Projection screens is a give and take situation. It is. It's a give and take situation. It's a balance of dance. You know, at the end of the day, like I said, with the darker screens like the DMP Supernova and the darker screens, they make a screen darker. They have to have something on that screen to be able to actually really draw in white light. That's why they have that reflective surface. It draws in white light. Where in Crow's product, it doesn't see any white light at all. It just picks up this really dark image because what he's adding into it is just basically majority black paint. Now, if it was more white paint in it and the screen was lighter, the white levels would be higher. But because the paint is made with a majority of a darker substance, that means the screen is pulling in more dark light and it doesn't have the ability to pull white light. And that's why you're getting the image you're seeing now. You know, he doesn't explain this to you in this particular term because he doesn't even understand his own product and how it works. Skyworth 3 demonstration. This is how we know at the end of the day what your product is. Falls right there on the cups. We did this yesterday. I'm just going to run this back real quick. See the cups right there? See how dirty they come up? Because that product can't see white light. Thank you for taking yourself down so I don't have to do it. I got to shave today too. Going caveman today. All right. You ready for this? There you go. See that? Because the technology, and we sat there and showed you, and he doesn't watch your demonstration, so we expect for him not to know. But you Crow boys, you sat there and you watched that demonstration on that heightener technology. When we showed it off sitting next to the window, the one that had the black vinyl next to it and the black material, how it was pulling up that level with the snow dogs and it was drawing in all that white light from the window, but it was actually maintaining its white levels. It's a heightener technology we developed. That technology, when we put that into our products, allows for black screens to be able to recognize and see white light. Just like the elite screens or the other darker screens have a reflective surface that allows them to be to see white light. But Crow's product, on the other hand, is just basically, at the end of the day, black and white paint. All his products are. Let's go up here real quick. Let's get, this is what I want. I like this shot right here the most. Now, like I said, for you Crow boys that got upset when I did this demonstration first downstairs on the Phoenix and went into this whole rant about how I should basically buy his, oh, you didn't know what you were getting yourself into with that one, did you? But they were ranting in the room talking about, well, it's not fair. I don't think that's the same product. How about, you buy the product? Okay, no problem. Went in and purchase a product for the UB Mix. And guess what? Your order got canceled. Yeah, I was going to go out, spend an extra $85, do an unboxing demonstration, open it up, show both products side by side, do the demonstration all over again just for you. But we couldn't do that. You know why? Because the buddy that you were defending canceled the order. Yep. So much for that one, is it? But don't worry. Don't worry your little pretty hearts out. We're going to have that taken care of. Like I said, we're going to have somebody order it, get it down here. Unless he does that demonstration today. I'm going to give him a little leeway. You got a choice, Crow. Either you do the demonstration today as we requested. Blend that screen with that Cinemax. And I know for a fact that the product that you have on your screen right now is not a Cinemax. A Cinemax is actually lighter than what you're using right now. So I don't know what you have on that screen right now. Frankenstein, whatever that, I don't know what that is on there. But anyway, do the demonstration today with the Cinemax. This is what I want to see. And we'll go back and check your demonstration and see if you did the demonstration today. I want it to match that black surface in the middle of that screen perfectly. Can't even see it. Cloak it out. Example. You ready for this? White screen, black screen. White screen, black screen. White screen, black screen. Black screen, white screen. Slowly, 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 slowly. Do. Oops. You don't know what you're getting yourself into, buddy. Again, I will level your stuff, man. You don't know what you're getting yourself to. I'm trying to come on here. I'm trying to keep from basically bragging too much. But yeah, man, my product is good. I mean, really good. I would crush everything you have. You would never pass any of my demonstrations at all. Look at that demonstration right there. Again, that screen is 4 times darker than the one we had downstairs that just crushed your screen paints down there with no problem whatsoever. And this is 4 times darker. And it produces a much higher white level. And look at that against a white screen. And your UV mix hasn't even been tested correctly. Flashing your label so you know we got your product. Yeah, well, good luck with that. Again, nice, beautiful day today. Get the demonstration done. Oh, I forgot to add. Not only do we want to see a Starfield demonstration, but I also want to see an all-black screensaver too. Hey, what's up, Taco? About to hook you up with your treats in a few minutes. Give me an all-black screensaver. That's what I want to see also too. Like I said, our screens can pull 100% black level. I'm expecting to see the same thing from your screen today. Let's go back and recap on the demonstration that you did on my product. Claiming it to be something that it's not. As always, faking your demonstrations. Never doing anything by the book. This is what happens when you fake demonstrations. Jamie, it's what you get yourself into. Get yourself into something you can't get out of. You should know by now not to play with me on that level. You know what's going to happen at the end of the day. You know I'm going to come in there and back my product. And I'm going to crush your product at the same time. And then I'm still going to give you the challenge. You didn't get out of the challenge. Go do the challenge today. Now I'm going to record, because right now he's trying to basically talk to his customers, trying to convince them that that's not his product on the floor. That's not the paint on the floor. But we're going to post a demonstration strictly with the one showing you making the black and white screen paint, calling you a scammer again. And you explain to your customers why you're making a free black and white product and why it's matching our tutorial video that we did off your product making it. Explain that one. I'd like to see how you're going to respond to that one. And that's your video. That's not something where we're doing this and the other. That's your actual video with you in it. All right, so this is how our screen paint was supposed to come up. And Crow's demonstration showing that right there is the cinema gray, as you can see in this demonstration. On the other end, we have the acoustic Pro 1080p3. And this is what he displayed on screen. So our Phoenix Black was supposed to be pulling up this image to start. We did the LG snow demonstration. So it's an LG. We did the LG snow demonstration downstairs. We did several white level demonstrations downstairs. And as you can see, as before, it's just basic black paint. This is what he does best. He does fake demonstrations against people's products. In the bottom of the link, I will put the evidence we caught Crow scamming on his paint. Right now, he is trying to explain why there are two containers in the bottom of his table. Well, anytime somebody comes in from the door and starts doing that from the door, they automatically got something to hide. But there's a video we will be posting showing you that him making a black and white Metallica mix. Even the video is called Metallica Screen Paint. And in this screen paint, we made the product and we were able to blend it into two of his screen paints, one being a personal mix and the other one being the Metallica mix. All right, well, with that being said, as I said before, Jamie, again, stop avoiding what we asked you to do the demonstration. And again, yeah, it feels bad I got to do this. No, I don't feel bad about doing it, so you deserve it. Well, okay, we're out of here. Let me see if I got that demonstration too, so I can show you what we're going to be displaying to you right here. Now, mind, we just did this demonstration right here. This is and all you jokers in here, joking and carrying on, yeah, you just got schooled today. I just embarrassed the living daylights out of y'all today. Look at that. We just did this demonstration. I just embarrassed it, but enjoy it. I'm going to enjoy basically copying your comments and posting it to our forum site so we can read through your comments and match it with the demonstration I just did compared to the demonstration that he just did. All right, so let's go over here real quick. I'm going to show you this other one right here. Now, this is the screen. This is the demonstration we're going to be posting today of him. I guess he's always trying to get out of little things he gets himself into. And one of the things he got caught doing, because he's going to go in right now, he's going to say, well, look, here's a deal. That's not the paint. That's something else. He's going to come up with some kind of excuse to say that that's not actually his screen paint mix sitting on the floor. So if that's not your screen paint mix on the floor, then you need to explain this demonstration right here, which is showing you in the video making a black and white screen paint mix, which is the same Metallica mix and matches our product perfectly, which we in this demonstration did the exact tutorial. All right, I'm out of here real quick. Hope you enjoyed the video demonstration. Gotta go, and God bless. And Crow, I hope to see you. Actually, I hope you will be out there today to do the demonstration. Like I said, you can't do any more demonstrations about saying our products are so black they can't show up, because we pretty much beat the living daylights out of you on that one today and yesterday. I don't know what else you got. What other excuses you got? Are you going to go on vacation? Are you going to do some review on toys? What are you going to do? He's going to avoid it. He's not going to do the demonstration. But let's see. I got to put well, hold on for a minute. Before we do that, let me go put this whatchamacallits in real quick. Right now, he's trying to clean up the mess right now of getting caught with his product exposed. But I like to see how you explain that one to your customers and why they can't find the video. So you explain to them why you have a black and white paint here, and in this tutorial video, we made your product. Now, if I'm wrong on this, feel free to make this product and put it against your screen paint mixes today and show a demonstration. Now, we don't want to see what you call the little bump of color. No, we want to see a significant difference. Just like when I showed downstairs with the OLED horse, significant different. Just like I showed you with the tomatoes splashing up on the screen, huge significant difference. Which means you should be able to stand back at least 14 feet and see a difference from your screen, not up close. We should make that a challenge. You know what? We're going to make that a challenge. Tomorrow's going to be a challenge for Crow. We want you to make the same mix in this video. We want you to sit back 14 feet from the screen, and we want you to display this product next to your product and show a difference at 14 feet. Fully lit environment. Another challenge we're going to put up. I guarantee you he doesn't do this one either. So there we are, making the paint right there from the tutorial video. Right there, I'll put the link at the bottom. You can check it out for yourself. Comes out the exact same color right here as his Metallica Mix 2.0. But in this demonstration, we used the Personal Mix to see how close it would come to matching the Personal Mix. And you want to see something pretty cool? Watch this. That's the screen right there in the middle. That's the Personal Mix on the black and white screen paint mix we made in the video tutorial. Mind you, his tutorial, not ours. And that's what would match. That's what at the end of the day, his products are black and white paint. Now, by Crow's standard, if he shows us a little bit more red than the other, he'll go, oh, see, there's a difference there. No, Crow, this is what I mean by significant difference. See this right here? This is both your screen paint products laying against my black screen. Huge difference between night and day, which means I can sit back at 18 feet and I can see the difference between these two screens at 18 feet in my environment. So you're going to have to do that demonstration at around 14 or 15 feet. I doubt you have 18 feet in that environment, but you know what I mean. You know what I'm talking about, people. That's how far you're going to have to be back to see that screen. I'm around 12 feet back when I'm doing that demonstration. From there, I'm about 12 feet because that's how wide that room is in there. So that's the difference you're going to have to show. Not no slight little bump of color, slight little bump of contrast. There's a difference. No, it has to look like a huge difference between night and day. So that's going to be your challenge for tomorrow. If you don't complete this challenge, it's going to get worse for you. So your next challenge is going to be to make that screen paint and match it to prove that you're not a scammer and you're not stealing from people with black and white paint. All right, with that being said, I got to post this video right here, and then we have to post the other video by itself. We're not going to say anything on it. I'm going to put the video up and let him explain to his customers why he has a black and white product, why this is him in the demonstration, and why they can't find the video. As a matter of fact, we may put out a challenge. We'll put a challenge out to any customer, anybody that can find this video. Find this video for me and show me and do the demonstration. Show me the video. Find the video. Find his video. See if you can find it. If you can't, that means he deleted it. You only delete things when you got to hide things. There you go. Now, if you notice real quick in the demonstration, we showed everything. We showed the guy making the paint that matches his. We showed the containers. We showed how they mix it, how they start with the cord. And he comes in on that video only. He doesn't go near this video at all. He only goes toward that video to explain his actions. So since you want to pick and choose what you want to use, what we display, we're just going to display this video only and call you a scammer out front. Explain to your customers why the product is matching. And then if you can't explain that, then tomorrow we'll post another demonstration asking you for a challenge to make this product and match it against the products that you have at a 14 feet distance from the screen to see if you can see a massive difference. Things just got, man, I hate to be in your shoes. Next time, like I said, mind your business. You know what I mean? If you didn't say anything about a product and didn't do anything dirty about it, or do something deceitful, this wouldn't be happening to you right now. We wouldn't be ordering your product. We wouldn't be having them come down here. None of this would have happened. That's what you get for doing dumb stuff. All right, let's get out of here. I got to go post my video. Thank you for your time. Got to go. God bless. We're going to record this one in a few minutes. You're going to see a video pop up with this alone by itself, recording all this, and we're just going to ask them, is Crow a scammer? And she cut to explain Why is this product deleted from your video? Now this one he can't get around, or try to get around, or whatever. All right, gotta go.